Hey guys, it's Iz, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact Lore video. I originally planned to talk about Paimon this week, but after the event was released, I realized that I had to talk about it. Beware, there are going to be spoilers in this video about the event and as well as possible future content, so take this time to click off if you aren't ready yet. So here's a little theory video related to the event.
There was a meteor shower last night. The strike zone was very large, covering the entire countryside of Mondstadt and Liyue. The meteorites seem to harbor a strange power. A power that sends any who touch them into a deep sleep. The guild believes the meteorites to be highly dangerous.
At the start of the event, we are greeted by Catherine where she tells us about the meteor shower that is occurring. We end up partnering with Fischl to investigate the meteors, since the meteors have been doing strange things to the people of Tevat. When we arrive to Springvale, we find out that the people who touch the meteorite don't only fall into a deep sleep, but it also causes them to constantly feel tired as well as have nightmares.
Look! Another victim! Pray tell, O knight, what tragedy befell this unfortunate subject of mine?
He's been sleeping all day and shows no signs of waking up. Not that I've seen so far, although occasionally he talks in his sleep. Can't go on. Need to rest.
We soon realize that, hey, if the meteorites are the problem, let's just yeet them out of here. And true enough, getting rid of the meteorites seems to do the trick, and people start waking up. So then we proceed to get rid of the rest of the meteorites. Although at this point, something doesn't sit right with me. People fall asleep when they touch the meteorites, yet when we touch them, we have no issues. Visions also seem to react with them since they glow when we get near the meteorites. I guess maybe from this we can assume that meteorites have some sort of elemental affinity, but that doesn't tell us a whole lot about what could be the reason why people are falling asleep.
The business of the winery reaches not only to all of Mondstadt, but to all the corners of Liyue too. Some of our workers do regular deliveries back and forth between the two regions, a single round trip taking several days in total. 2 of our delivery staff were due back yesterday, but as of this moment, I still have no contact from them at all. I worry that they became trapped somewhere when the meteorite struck.
The second part of the story, we're requested by Adeline to check upon her delivery people since there has been a delay. So then we head over to Liyue to check on them. But while we're there, we meet a new character that happened to be near the area where one of the winery's people were at. We'll talk about him again a little bit later.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Oh, great! Good thing you're here, Mr. Millilith. This guy's fast asleep, and he won't wake up.
Ah, it appears this is now in the hands of the Millilith. In which case, I am no longer needed. It was truly a pleasure to meet you all. I have other matters to attend to now, so I shall take my leave. Adventurers, I wish you every success in your endeavors.
Bye-bye.
We don't really know this stranger's name, but we only meet him for a little bit until the Millilith come to help us with Fritz. They bring Fritz to the nearest camp to take care of the sleeping man. Since we're here in Liyue and we know that taking care of the meteors help in waking people up, why don't we help around here too? So we go to the nearest meteor and holy, that's huge! Looks like we can't just pick this up and pocket it like the rest of the meteors that we've encountered. So with these meteors, we'll have to harvest them while fighting other enemies. But wait! These meteors actually have elemental energy resonating from them. I guess whatever these meteors are made out of really do have elemental affinity, but it seems we're not the only ones interested in these meteors.
This doesn't end here. Harbinger's nearby. You'll get what's coming to you soon enough.
So the Fatui are investigating the meteorites as well? Even the Harbingers? This is too strange. We need to be extra cautious.
Alright, we're going to take a detour here just for a minute. The Fatui mentioned that there's a Harbinger around, and guess who that might be? That's right, the stranger earlier. 2 weeks ago, people were able to data mine the model of a character whose name is Scaramouche, which is one of the 11 Harbingers. And he happens to look like our friend over here. It's just a curious little tidbit, but at least with this info we know that the Fatui aren't behind what's happening here at all. So what is the cause of all of this?
How strange. I've never seen this before. The divination shows that these meteorites came from someone's constellation.
Constellation? But they don't have anything to do with real astrology, do they?
That's what most people tend to think, but I've studied astrology for a very long time and I know a few things about them that you might not. The stars that make up a constellation, the Stella Fortuna, are genuine celestial bodies in the depths of space. They are not simply notional.
We find out from Mona that these meteorites were once part of a constellation, even mentioning the name Stellar Fortuna, which is the name of the item that we use to increase the constellation of each of our characters. So this explains why they have some sort of affinity to the elements. Does this mean then that visions actually channel the power of the stars, or maybe it's just the wielders of visions themselves that can do that? For now, we don't really know.
I too have journeyed to the stars, gazed beyond the veil of darkness, and glimpsed a shred of the truth. There, I saw a world cursed by human malice. Only one who died the most agonizing of deaths could leave behind such a vengeful spirit.
What I found really cool and pretty telling of what this event is about is that it brings the two people into it that have some sort of connection with Revelations, Fischl and Mona. Mona is quite obvious. With the abilities of astrology, she innately has the power of divination, while Fischl on the other hand is a little bit more obscure, but Fischl at least claims to see all that is true in the world with her left eye. That's why she wears the eye patch. So I have a suspicion that this is the common theme for this event. These meteorites are probably a subtle hint as to what is to come for us in the future. The people that were affected by the nightmares are most likely seeing visions of where we're headed next.
Hey, you just woke up, right? And what were you dreaming about while you were asleep?
All I remember is that it was cold. I was walking along a mountain path. In the ice and snow, I think.
So, just hiking in the mountains? Or were you supposed to have a destination?
I really don't know. In my dream, it felt like I wasn't in full control of my actions.
Cold mountain path? That seems to only point to one place really, Dragonspine Mountain. Now I don't think that they will release Dragonspine as part of this event, especially since MiHoYo have already shown one of the areas of the last event to take place on a beach, not the mountains. But it seems to be a nice indicator as to where we're headed. Dragonspine will probably be part of the 1.2 update, and with Scaramouche in the picture, a person from Inazuma working for the Fatui, we'll probably have Inazuma coming along as well. So I'm guessing that since Inazuma is across the sea from Liyue, it most likely will be to the east or southeast of our current map, where this big dark area is right now.
Traveler, do you also mean to confront these cryptic crystals of darkness and doom?
Christic cryptos of doomness and what?
But that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys think about what's happening with this event, and what is Scaramouche doing here as well. Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact Lore videos. Next week, we're talking about Paimon. That's it for me. Thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you all next time. Ad Astra Abyssos.